in a year with no hurricanes and no major tornadoes, Mercy Chefs found themselves incredibly busy. Kind of all started with a bang with the typhoon in the Philippines last year. Mercy Chefs being called on to deliver water purification units to the easternmost part of SAMAR. It was the island that took the brunt of that typhoon. It was ground zero, and we were able to get in water purifiers that even today are still providing water for 20,000 people in some of the most remote areas of the Philippines. In April, we had some smaller tornadoes in Vilonia, Arkansas, and in Louisville, Mississippi. We were able to go in and make a huge difference in those small communities.
Mercy Chefs rolls in, they ask where they can park, and you get out of the way. And then servants of Christ pour out of this camper, this trailer, and they immediately start getting to work. And the next thing you know, they're asking, where can we take these meals? And people start filing into the parking lot to receive food, and then you're able to send church members out to minister to the community and hand food and water and things. It's just one of the most amazing things God's ever let me be a witness to. It's just amazing.
They bend over backwards to help people in need, like all these people that have been affected by the storm. And it says a lot to them to sacrifice what they do. They're the heroes because they come in and help the ones that can't help themselves. They're a blessing. They're just truly a blessing.
This summer, we tried another new thing for Mercy Chefs. We engaged in a summer feeding program for Title I students in downtown Norfolk, Virginia. For some of these students, they only get one meal a day, and it's their lunch at school. And to go a whole summer without that being provided is just a real challenge for them. We think we can make a difference. One of the other opportunities we found ourselves with this year was a call from relief groups and ministries that were working in Iraq and Jordan, providing support, relief, and exit comfort for the Christians fleeing the war in Iraq and ISIS. They saw our model that we did in the Philippines with the water purifiers and asked us if we would help. We were more than glad to step in and provide 4 additional water purification units for these people in Iraq and Jordan. We were able to go back to Louisville, Mississippi, and we fed a construction crew that was rebuilding 2 homes in 1 week. It's so important to us to go back into the communities and do what we do. We just feed people, and we were able to feed those construction crews and put more money into the home projects. And then in November, we got a call to help here in Texas with the illegal immigrant problem down in McAllen, Texas. There was a need for a kitchen to support the processing centers down there for the mothers and unescorted children that were coming across the border. Mercy Chefs got involved. We partnered with the largest church in the whole Rio Grande Valley, and we went down and built a complete commercial kitchen for them. We got to work with Orphans Promise, where we went and did a homeless outreach for 150 people and served them a very, very nice meal.
Have you ever wished that you could do something special for someone that they didn't know anything about, but that would be a real blessing? Well, tonight we're going to do that.
Tonight's 700 Club Interactive, Mercy Chefs, and Orphans Promise have partnered together with the Bethel Church to give people a night to remember.
Thanksgiving always is a challenge for us, but this year we added a little bit. We had outreaches in Virginia, we had outreaches in Dallas, we had outreaches in San Antonio. We just were all over the place. In total, we served well over 5,000 Thanksgiving meals. We have cooked and carved a lot of turkeys.
Mercy Chefs is an organization of high level integrity. When they decide that they're going to go someplace and do a project, they carry it out.
I think one of the most significant moments for me was the milestone we hit during our Thanksgiving outreaches. Sometime during that big shuffle of 5,000 meals, Mercy Chefs served its 1 millionth meal. And 8 years ago when Mercy Chefs began, I had no idea how it would grow or what it would become. But serving 1 million meals is certainly a milestone for us to measure and mark, and then look forward to how quickly we'll be able to serve that 2nd million. So here we are back in Dallas, wrapping up our year with the 17 days of Christmas, doing meals right through New Year's Eve. To be here in Dallas, feeding the homeless, doing everything we can in the season to share that message of love and joy and hope.
When I think about bringing one hot meal to somebody who's hungry, I think about Jesus' words when he said, "When I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me drink." And I think that Christians who serve in this way, in giving to those in need and meeting basic needs, practical needs in someone else's life, that ultimately you're bringing delight and pleasure to God and then also good to people.
For Mercy Chefs to come here, a place where they're not based, it's not convenient necessarily for them to just pop up and feed people. It was very intentional for Mercy Chefs to deploy here, to see all of the people who were blessed by the meal. Was fantastic.
To do the 17 days of Christmas here in the Dallas area, to be able to accomplish all that and to feed all the many families is just amazing. It's a God thing, that's what it is.
Sometimes we get so busy with other things we forget our ongoing operations in Haiti. We have one kitchen that's been up and running and supporting a base camp and a church and an orphanage since the earthquake. Just this year we've sent over another full kitchen to open a second operation in Delmas, Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Here's the thing, Mercy Chefs can't go unless somebody sends us. And it's you, the partners, that send us to go feed people. I thank you so much for your support and for making it possible for us to do what we do and for us to minister into the lives of so many people. But it's only you that makes this happen. Thank you again. We wish you the very best. We look forward to working with you as we move into the new year.
You too can help minister into the lives of so many people by partnering with Mercy Chefs today. Simply go to mercychefs.com and click on the red Donate tab. Your financial support helps Mercy Chefs fulfill its call to just go feed people. Together, we can continue to feed body and soul, one hot meal at a time. Thank you for your generous support. We pray you have a blessed new year.